Welcome back to Magnetic Manifesting. Today we are getting into the rather fabulous new moon happening this weekend on the 26th, depending on whereabouts you are in the world, right? But we are all going to be having a new moon on the 26th around about at exactly 6 degrees of Gemini. And this is a pretty super cool new moon to manifest, do all the things, set intentions. We have had some pretty challenging new moons over this year, but this one's looking pretty good. It's in the sign of communication, Gemini. So this is all about writing it down, speaking it, communicating it, because what you speak will become your world. Your word becomes worlds, right? So what exactly are you talking about? Because your manifestations come from the thoughts that you think and the vibration that you feel, right? And before we get into this huge mental reset and communication glow up, and knowing that this is a huge, amazing time for you to realign with your purpose, we're halfway through the year. Are you like, what the hell? What am I doing? Well, this new moon is going to put you back on track if you are going to do the work to activate it and have a look at where exactly it's going to be aspecting for you in your chart. Okay, if you don't know who I am Jack Scott Lee, your spiritual buddy. We talk about all things tarot, astrology, EFT, spirituality, woo-woo, all the things to guide you to be a total bad bitch. So we're going to look at, of course, if you're a Gemini, this is going to affect you profoundly. However, we all have a Gemini somewhere within the birth chart, right? And so what I want you to do is pull up your birth charts and have a look exactly where Gemini falls for you and your right, if you're with your risings on your birth chart. If you don't know those details, then go on to a free birth chart calculator online and just type in your birth details, yeah, and that will pull up your big three in astrology. And your big three are things like your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign, right? And the rising sign is your character, who you play in this lifetime. The sun is who you are, you embody, and the moon is how you feel about it all. Okay, and so you want to make sure you have the birth time as close as you can get it, because that'll give you more accurate birth chart, because the rising sign will change like every 2 hours, right, in the day. And so you want to make sure your birth time is pretty correct for you to get that. And then if you want to get a good like a birth chart reading, girl, hit me up, because that is what I do. I read birth charts. I have a 4-week waiting list. I leave all the information in the show notes for you to do that. I use whole sign, Western, tropical astrology. I am very versed in Vedic, Eastern, all the things. Placidus, whatever. I use all of those when I'm doing birth charts and prediction. I always use ancient methods because those are the ones that work the best, right? So yeah, I also have my astrology course ready to download soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I do have the digital download, which is the beginner's guide to astrology. So make sure you get that to learn how you can decode your own birth chart. I think it's either like 2222 or 1111. I can't remember. I'll leave that in the show notes, so you can download that. And if you want to pull up your birth chart and use my PDF guide to read your own chart, by all means do that too. Okay, and then of course I would love it if you would like, subscribe, share, all of the things, and let's get into it. So we're going to pull up, later in the video, I'm going to go through all the signs and how they are going to be, how the new moon is playing out for you, okay? But let's go into the key themes. So Gemini, first of all, what is Gemini? Yeah, Gemini is a mutual air sign, right? It's air, it communicates, it's here, there, everywhere, right? It's free flowing, it breathes life into things. It's ruled by the planet of communication, Mercury. So really important to look where Mercury is, right? Because that will give you a flavor of exactly, what the hell is going on. And as I'm recording this, Mercury is in Taurus right now, and we've gone from fire into earth and practicality. So, your manifestations will actually have ground in birth, you know what I'm saying? Because Taurus is about stability, okay? And not only that, Gemini rules things like curiosity, how we speak, how we talk, your mindset, moving. So this is a very powerful moon in that sense, because the new moon will ask us, what stories have you been telling yourself? You know, what do you believe is possible for you? Is there something where you want to manifest something, or you have a big dream or goal, but deep down inside of you, there's a voice inside you saying you can't have that, that's never going to happen, that's too big, etc., etc., right? And just know that after this, after the lunation, we are going to have Jupiter moving into Cancer. Jupiter is in Gemini right now, and it will leave you a parting gift. When a sign leaves her house, it'll leave you a parting gift. So when it gets to 29 degrees, moving into Cancer, it will give you a Geminian gift depending on where it is in your birth chart. Okay. So for me, Libra rising, for example, there can be a gift of spirituality, a mentor, a teacher, international travel opportunities, because this is the ninth house going into the 10th, right? And once Jupiter goes into the 10th house, into Cancer, right, where it becomes exalted, blessings are abound for everybody. I'm going to put up the Jupiter Cancer transit video, so watch out for that. That'll be happening in a couple of weeks. No, a couple of days, I want to say, actually. The transit's in a few weeks, but the video will be in a couple of days, all right? I'm feeling very Venusian today with all my bling on, my hair did. But yeah, what stories are you telling yourself? What do you believe to be true for you? Because the new moon is back, and let's rewrite some of this shit. Let's get rid of stuff that's no longer serving us, the limiting beliefs, right? Speaking your desires into existence. Okay, I love to do morning pages, magnetic morning pages, where I literally journal and I write about my future self in the present, or the day that my future self has had. The things that I do, what my week looks like. So I speak about my manifestations as if they've already happened. I'm living that life, because actually, what is time? Time is all linear, right? No such thing. It's all the same, right? And so speaking about it, because your body and your vibration, your frequency will not know the difference of it. So this is about mindset reprogramming. If that's something you're interested in, check out my Magnetic Mindset Morning Meditation course. It's so fucking good. On there, we have 5 different EFT tappings to manifest your day, manifest your abundance, call in money, all the things, right? This is a great time to do that with the new moon energy, okay? And I'll definitely be doing that myself. Mindset reprogramming, nervous system alignment, launching all your offers, writing your projects, teaching, communication-based goals. These are all favorable under this transit, okay? But yeah, this is about reconnecting with your intuition through how you speak and your internal dialogue, turning down the dial on scarcity, limiting beliefs, right? Turn down the dial on that and actually be like, okay, thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe. But actually, this is my new future. This is what's possible for me. And what's possible for me is I achieve everything that I want. The universe always loves to give me abundance. I am a perfect vibrational match for my frequency, for my biggest goal, dreams, and desires, because we are one. I'm already living the version of myself that I need to be. I don't need to be, do, or act any other way, because I'm already embodying the person that I am becoming to hold space for exactly what it is that I want and who it is that I want to be. All right. All right. So, that being said, how I like to do this, we're going to use this new moon energy. I want to, you can either voice note yourself. I like to audio record my voice note app, and I'll be like, and I'll talk about my dream future, like it's already happening, and I'll go into great details. So this is a really Geminian thing to do, is to grab your cell phone, whatever, and then go into, turn it on and be like, okay, this is my future self talking to me, like, my day is incredible. I'm waking up around me, my gorgeous villa in Ibiza, for example. I get up onto the rooftop terrace to do my spiritual practice and stretch. I can see Esvedra in the distance. I can hear the ocean. And I'm just so in vibe. I'm making money all the time, doing all the things I love. I'm surrounded by amazing, gorgeous people, my soul family, etc., 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 And this is about, getting into that frequency, about getting excited about the things that you want, right? Great things to do are vision boarding, of course. This is very mercurial Gemini shit to vision boards, right? Get specific, right? Get really specific. Don't just go, oh yeah, cute house, cute car. Literally be like, I want these wheels on this Lamborghini, and I want it parked in this garage, in this villa, etc. You know, and get really intentional because actually, if you have a desire for it, it's already yours. You just have to get yourself into the frequency of receiving. Okay. And there's many, many ways you can do that. And we go into that in my magnetic mindset course. So download that. I think it's like 11:11 or 22:22. Again, I'll leave it all in the show notes and you can treat yourself, honey. So, what are the main aspects of this transit? So, the new moon will be at 6 degrees of Gemini. So, if you have planets at 6 degrees, right, this is a Virgo degree, but analytical, right, it's about getting shit done, right? If you have any planets at 6 degrees of the mutable signs, right, so that'll be Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo. These will, sorry, no, Sagittarius and Gemini. This is going to be, you know, really well aspected for you, as well as Pisces as well, right? These are the mutable signs. These are going to be really well aspected for you. If you have any planets at 9 degrees of, you know, the angular houses, these again are going to be giving you like a square, an opposition, and a challenge. Okay, so this is going to be calling you to rewrite, rethink what it is that you want, right? And what are the old stories that you need to let go of, actually. Okay, I feel like Sagittarians will feel this quite heavily. Okay, so there is that, as well as Virgo too. All right, so you guys are going to benefit from this transit the most. You are going to feel it. You're really going to feel this. Okay, so yeah, but all of us, if you have planets around 9 degrees, have a look and see what aspects they'll be making like challenges or harmonious. Mercury will be in Gemini, ruling the moon of its home sign as well. So it's supercharged clarity. Making some squares to Saturn in Aries. Reality check. Take responsibility for your actions. Jupiter, about to leave Gemini as well. Girl, mental expansion all the way. So, use this moon to get clear and to commit for a fresh start. Okay. Some really cool things that you can manifest on and journal on are what are my beliefs and my thought patterns, and am I ready to release those? Yeah. What truth have I been avoiding to speak out loud? Okay. How can I communicate with more clarity and confidence and alignment? How can I rewrite my reality? Okay. So let's get into the astrology for each sign. Shall I? I'm just trying to think. I normally do. Shall I? No. I want to write down all the timestamps for you guys too. So we're gonna go. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, the new moon in Gemini will be happening at 6 degrees, right? In the third house. The third house for you rules things such as communication, siblings, friendship, your community, how you travel around, short distance travel. This is your mindset, how you express yourself, you know? So this is the cosmic reset when it comes to the work that you put out. You know, it's be a great time to start like a written project. This is a great time to start a skill, you know, a course, to produce one, to take part in one. This is a great time for, you know, setting new communication when it comes to your friendship circle and your siblings, right? So you may be thinking about buying a new car under this transit as well, right? There could be something where you want to get rid of your car, get something new. This is a great time for short distance travel plans because the third house is short distance, and short distance is like anything which is like a couple of hours, you know. So this could include flights as well. I always think like long distance is like not there's like the 9th house and the 12th house, like long distance travel, whereas the third house is more short distance. Okay, but yeah, this is about reprogramming your mindset, you know, about doing the work when it comes to being intentional about goal setting. Okay, so yeah, that is the main take on that. Set your intentions as well when it comes to things like, okay, I want to write a book. You know, I want to start a podcast. I want to make a course, something like that. Is that sort of vibe? Okay. Um, what else do I want to say for you? Um, there could be as well good news when it comes to your siblings as well, okay, or in your friendships too. The good news on the horizon for them, and also some positive changes when it comes to how you are speaking and communicating to others too. Like it's like you're being understood better, you know. All right, so if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the new moon in Gemini at 6 degrees at the 26th of May will be happening for you on your money house, the second house. So this is about rewriting your money stories. Okay, how you create cash, your stories around wealth, what you believe to be possible for you when it comes to money and abundance, your true values, and these can be your valuables too. You know what I'm saying? So this is about okay. Setting my intentions on my worth. How much do I think I can hold? You know, is it safe for me to be super rich? Is it safe for me to manifest all this money? You know, what do I want to do with it? Right? This could be a career glow up. New job possibilities are a thing when it comes to new moons in second house. There could be fresh opportunity coming in for you to make cash as well because the second house is money that you make and your career as well. So this is about calling in the abundance, letting go of limiting beliefs when it comes to any old money stories which you may have picked up from, you know, ex-lovers, friends, partners, from parental figures, people who didn't know better, people who are just doing the best, right? This is your time now, Taurus, to set your own money intention and your own money goals. Write it, visualize it, speak it, all the things, darling. All right. Okay, so if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the new moon for you is happening in the first house. This is your cosmic new year. Full self reinvention. Speak the future version of you. Grab that journal. Write about your life, how you want to be in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, and write that letter to yourself and go big, expand upon like, okay, I'm living X, Y, and Z. This is how I look. This is where I go for coffee. This is what I eat. This is where I live. This is where I work. This is my bank balance. All the things, right? Because this is your cosmic new year. Time for you to make some huge, huge, huge manifestations. Okay. Alrighty. If you are what am I just doing? Gemini. You are. Who's next? Cancer. If you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the new moon for you is happening in the 12th house, the house of your subconscious reprogramming. All right, some of you might want to just retreat and be away from everybody under this new moon transit. That's totally fine. It's time for you to rest, recharge, relax, delve into your spiritual practice. Pay attention to your dreams. This is the house of spirituality and your undoing. So this is about actually maybe what could be good for you is to write down all your limiting beliefs around, you know, maybe achieving your goals. Maybe what the voices inside your head will say to you about you can't have that, you can't do this, you're not good enough, whatever it is. Writing those down and then literally just either flushing it down the toilet, burning it, ripping it, whatever you need to do to get rid of that. And then because the 12th house is like, you know, your undoing and actually limiting beliefs. And this is about actually, I want to set my intentions to what is possible for me. Because what is possible for me is absolute pure abundance and joy and prosperity. And I'm totally more than enough, just as I am. Okay? So, beautiful. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is happening for you in your 11th house. So this is about meeting soul-aligned people, your community, your network, okay? your friendship circles, online visibility. The 11th house is your biggest goals, dreams, and desires too. So this is about showing up for those, setting your intentions, doing the work, manifesting, visualizing, doing the vision boards, all the things to call in all the things that you want. You may even upgrade your friendship circle. You could even meet people who are going to be really pivotal for you to get what you want. This is like a friendship upgrade, spiritual upgrade, all the things. This is a good luck house, a good luck karma house. Let the abundance just roll in when it comes to all the things that you want, taking center stage in your friendship circles and having a good time. Okay. Alrighty, if you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is happening for you in the 10th house, the house of your career, your public persona, being seen. The 10th house is like a very public house at the top of the birth chart, okay? So it could be like with a new moon always bring you opportunity, right? So you could be having like new job opportunities coming in. Yeah, you may be promoted. You might go after a new job. You might change your career completely. You may take your relationship to the next level. You might let go of one so you can call in another one, right? This is about upgrading your life when it comes to your public persona, your public image, how you are seen. All right, and calling that in and increasing your self worth. This is a communication new moon, just speaking to the existence what it is that you want when it comes to your career goals, how you show up, how you want to be seen, putting those boundaries in. Okay. Alrighty, so where are we? Libra. If you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the new moon for you in the the 6 degrees of Gemini will be happening for you in the 9th house. Manifesting through teaching, through spirituality, through your travel, your writing, your spiritual beliefs. This is about expanding upon your huge goals. You are going to be jet setting here, there, and everywhere. You're going to be calling in all that cash, all the abundance, new opportunities from far off distant shores, and teaching what you have to offer, showing the world your knowledge, what it is you have to offer, and just reaching out, because the more you can do that and be seen, the more the abundance just rolls in. You may even call upon new mentors, new spiritual gurus, or become one yourself, launch that course, take part in one. Legal battles will be in your favor. And this is the house of karma too, so let's let everything is working out in your favor, darling. Okay? If you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is going to be happening for you in the 8th house, the house of transformation. This is your house, right? So death, sex, rebirth, all the things, shared resources, money, finance, intimacy, spirituality. It's a huge house, a huge reset, and all those things, right? Healing the internal dialogue around, intimacy, that you want to be intimate, but are you allowing intimacy in? Are you sharing your resources? This is about claiming your sexual power, healing, past relationships, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you, and allowing yourself to just totally fucking transform, Scorpio. All right, you're here to shed layers, do the inner work, do the healing, do the hard shit. Scorpio's not afraid of shadow work. This is about embracing that so you can totally step into the highest vibration of yourself. Okay. If you are a Sagittarius, a Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is your house of relationships, your 7th house. So the 7th house is asking you to call in your aligned partnerships, write it down, speak it, express. Right, some of you will be having some serious conversations with partners, right? About what it is that you actually want. Are your needs being met? Are you meeting their needs? Right? You could be calling in new lovers too, depending on your relationship status. New lovers coming in, old lovers returning. What is it that you actually want when it comes to love and romance? This is not just love and romance. This is all relationships. Set those boundaries. Set your boundaries, right? But also speak into existence what it is you want, need, and desire. Okay. All right. So if you are a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is happening for you in your 6th house, right? This is about resetting your routines, your health, your day-to-day habits, your wellness. Now, are you eating the right food? Are you going to the gym? Are you working out? Are you drinking enough water? Are you taking your vitamins? What are you doing? Right? Are you subconsciously blocking yourself through your actions, or are you nourishing yourself? Nourishing your body. Are you feeding yourself the right nutrients? You know, this is about letting go of any habits which are no longer serving you. You know, not just like talking about it, but actually doing it and getting a plan in place. Because this is 6 degrees, which is the Virgo degree. This is great for getting your shit together, especially when it comes to like health routines and your day-to-day habits. You know, what habits can you let go of? You know, it might be that you want to wake up on a better time, go to bed earlier. It might be that you join a new gym, that sort of thing. You know. Okay, so where are we? Who is next? Aquarius. That's right, Aquarius. If you're an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is happening for you in the fifth house. Have some fun. Have some fun. Relationships, dating. Some of you will be dating, having fun, having more sex. Amazing. I'm an Aquarius. I'll come back for that. This is about having fun, enjoying yourself, romance, visibility, creativity, rebirth in those areas. If you have your own business, great time for that. If it has entrepreneurship, it has some money, good luck, good fortune, let that roll in. Okay, express yourself, be creative, have fun. Inner child work, you know, embrace your inner child and have fun, honey. Okay. Alrighty, so last but certainly not least, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This will be happening for you in your fourth house. Family stuff, home dynamics, rewriting that, your home interactions, emotional safety when it comes to where you call home. Some of you might be thinking, you know what, I need to move. I want to move. I want to set my intentions to move house, right? Write down exactly what it is. Write a letter, you know, from your future self and talk about your dream house where you're living right now, right? And talk like it's already happened. You know, manifest that shit. Some of you could be doing some renovations, could be some odd jobs you're doing around your house. Expect news regarding your family because this is the fourth house and home. Communication style within the family too, okay? A lot of family stuff going on because this is the fourth house, your home, your security, and building upon that if you don't already have it. Okay, so we're going to do some tapping to lock in this energy. I love to tap. You follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all the places, even on YouTube. I do so many tapping videos every fucking day. I love to tap. If you want to work one-on-one with me, again, hit me up in the DMs and we can create your own personal tapping script. So let's call this new moon energy. So we're gonna just do the karate chop point today because Mercury hands. Follow that, repeat after me and tap, 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 okay? I clear the clutter in my mind. I speak my truth with love. I release the fear of being misunderstood. My voice is magnetic. I'm open to divine clarity. I speak my desire into reality. I rewrite my story now. And my words call in miracles. My words are spells. I speak life into reality. I create my own reality. And I'm so ready for my next chapter. Take a deep breath. And release. That was gorgeous. Download all the material in the show notes to harness your superpower energy. If you want to book a one-to-one clarity and communication reading with me, hit me up. Share this episode, like, subscribe, share, do all the things, because the more that we can share this to other people and grow the community and raise the vibration of our consciousness, of the vibration of the planet, I will catch you on the next video.